Hey there, if you're a proud pet parent, you know how important it is to understand your dog. Today, we're diving into some human behaviors that dogs hate. Stick around to make sure you're not unintentionally upsetting your pup. Now, let's jump into it. 1. Ignoring your dog. Dogs love spending time with people, and they feel happy when they get attention. If you're always on your phone or watching TV without giving your dog some time, they might feel lonely and stressed. Dogs notice when things change around them, and if you ignore them for a long time, it can make them feel stressed and worried. They might start barking a lot, chewing things they shouldn't, or become more distant. Remember, your dog considers you a part of their pack, and your attention and presence mean the world to them. 2. Hugging tight. Let's talk about a behavior that many dog owners might not be aware of: giving tight hugs. Humans show love by hugging, but dogs see it differently. Squeezing them too hard can make them feel stuck and uneasy. Dogs like having their own space, and when we hug them tight, it can feel like we're trapping them. In their world, being close is more about gentle touches, like giving them a friendly pat or scratching behind their ears. 3. Using a harsh tone. Dogs are sensitive to our tone of voice. Using a harsh or loud tone can be frightening for them. Think about how you'd feel if someone was always shouting at you. It would be stressful. Dogs feel the same way. If you use a harsh tone with them all the time, they can get stressed or scared. To make your bond stronger and help them feel safe, try talking to them calmly and reassuringly. Using a nice tone not only makes your relationship better, but also makes training more fun for both of you. So, be kind with your words, and see how your pup reacts positively to your loving and encouraging voice. 4. Cleaning them too often. Keeping your dog clean is good, but cleaning them too much, especially in certain spots, might not make them as happy as you'd expect. Imagine if someone always trying to clean your ears or paws. It could get annoying, right? Dogs have their own way of staying clean, and if we clean them too much, especially in sensitive spots, it might make them uncomfortable. This could lead to stress, anxiety, or not liking grooming in the future. 5. Dressing them up. Let's talk about something people often do because they want to show off their dogs: dressing them up. It might seem cute to us, but most dogs find it uncomfortable. Dogs already have fur that helps keep their bodies just the right temperature. Putting clothes on them can mess with this balance. Wearing clothes might feel weird and tight for them, making them stressed or anxious. Pay attention to your dog's comfort and watch how they act when you try to dress them up. 6. Forcing into uncomfortable situations. Dogs value their personal space. Forcing them into situations they find uncomfortable, like crowded places or meeting unfamiliar dogs, can lead to stress and fear. Think about being in a room full of people you don't know or in a place that makes you uneasy. That's how your dog might feel in uncomfortable situations. Whether it's meeting new dogs, going to new places, or facing new things. Some dogs really like being around others, while some prefer to keep to themselves. Making your dog do things they're not comfortable with can make them scared or aggressive. It's important to let your dog decide how fast they want to go and allow them to try new things when they're ready. 7. Teasing them with food. We enjoy playing with our dogs, but it can bother them if we play with their food. Dogs really like food. Playing games where you offer them a treat and then take it away or keep it from them can make your dog feel confused and upset. It might make them anxious because they don't know when they'll actually get the treat. Think about really wanting a tasty treat, and someone teases you by showing it, but never gives it to you. Not a good feeling, right? Dogs feel the same way. To keep a good relationship and trust with your dog, it's important to always give them treats when you promise. If you're using treats to teach your dog or as a reward, make sure to give them right away. This helps them connect good behavior with getting a treat. It's like telling them, "Hey, you did great," in a yummy way. 8. Dinner interruption. Many of us enjoy sharing our food with our dogs. It's okay to give them a small treat or share a safe piece of your meal. But if you're bothering your dog during their mealtime, it might cause some behavior problems. 9. Punishing them after the fact. Next up, let's talk about a mistake that lots of dog owners make without meaning to: punishing your dog after something happened. Dogs live in the moment, just like we do, so it's tough for them to understand why they're getting punishment for something they did a while ago. Think about getting home and seeing your dog chewed up a shoe or had a little accident on the carpet. You'd probably feel annoyed, right? But if you scold your dog for that, they might not understand. Dogs don't link the scolding to what they did a while ago. Instead, they connect it to when you come home, causing confusion and making them anxious. 10. Being upset. Dogs are really smart and can sense how you're feeling, especially when you're upset or stressed. Think about having a special sense that lets you feel how others are feeling. Dogs have something close to that. When you're upset, your dog can notice changes in how you act, the way you talk, and how you're overall acting. This might make them feel worried or uneasy. They can mirror your emotional state. 11. The baby treatment. Last, but not least, let's talk about a common behavior we do, thinking it's care but might not make our dogs happy. Treating them like babies. We love our dogs a lot, and sometimes we treat them like our little babies. But dogs are not human infants, and they might not like being treated that way. Dogs like having a routine and knowing who's in charge. When we treat them like babies by carrying them all the time, holding them like infants, or letting them do whatever they want without rules, it can make things confusing for them. Dogs naturally look for someone to lead and guide them, and treating them like a baby can make them unsure about their role within the pack. Even though it feels good to give your dog lots of love, it's just as important to give them some structure and guidance. Dogs do well when they have clear rules and know what's expected of them. This helps them feel safe and confident. Remember, your dog sees you as their pack leader. Giving them consistent guidance and love, the way dogs understand it, makes sure you have a happy and well-behaved pup. Well, there you have it. 11 human behaviors dogs hate. Remember, knowing what your dog needs and giving them space is important for a good relationship. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your pup. We'll see you in the next one.